Sister Wives, is Meri Brown dating? And what she's looking for in her next relationship, and Desert Rose, Meri's prettiest Utah looks show her glam body transformation. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is looking for a good man for her next relationship after her last failed one. Here are the details of her dating life. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is ready to find her perfect match and isn't settling for anything less in her next relationship. Meri was previously married to Kody Brown, and the former couple shared one child before legally divorcing in 2014 so Kody could marry his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. After years of estrangement in their spiritual union, Meri officially parted ways with Kody. She was the third of Kody's wives to call it quits, with Christine Brown being the first to leave, and is now married to Devid. Janelle Brown, Kody's second wife, followed suit in 2022, giving Meri the confidence to leave the Brown family patriarch. After Kody's marriage imploded, the polygamous man was left to practice monogamy with his fourth wife, Robyn. Since she left Kody, Meri's dating life has been the talk of the town, with even some speculation regarding Meri's sexuality. Rumors were swirling around the Sister Wives season 18 star getting cozy with her friend Jen Sullivan, but she shut them down during one of their lives on Instagram. Meri briefly dated Amos Andrew, making it Instagram official about a year after her split from Kody. In a now-deleted post, the reality star was celebrating her 53rd birthday when she introduced Amos, calling him a good-looking guy, adding she had been dating him since October 2023. However, it didn't take long for the relationship to fizzle out, with Meri confirming they called it quits in February 2024. When the time is right for me, I will dip my toes into this process again. Meri noted that although she and Amos cared deeply about each other, they still had compatibility issues and different communication methods. After announcing the split from her new flame, Meri indicated she was open to exploring dating life again when the time was right for her. When the time is right for me, I will dip my toes into this process again, she explained. Meri is looking for love on her terms this time around. The Sister Wives star opened up on her Instagram page, detailing her desire to find an equal partner while answering some of the most Googled questions about herself. Meri noted that she wasn't settling for less and needed a man who matched her on almost every level. She added that she wasn't looking for a Prince Charming, but wanted a self-aware and confident man. I'm not really looking for a prince, no, I'm looking for a king. There's a bit of an energetic difference there. A prince is still a boy. I want a man who knows who he is. I want somebody who knows who he is and who is confident in who he is. Because I know who I am and I'm confident in who I am, and I need somebody who matches my energy. When we cross paths, we'll know it. Meri isn't exclusively dating anyone but has been on several dates. The Sister Wives cast member admitted she needed a mature partner, emphasizing being an individual with the same level of self-confidence and assurance she has. While describing herself, Meri said she's hilarious, and jokingly said she considered herself a good time. However, when Meri starts dating, she definitely wants someone outgoing and fun to be around. After being in a polygamous relationship with a patriarchal structure, it makes sense why Meri is in no rush to date someone who doesn't treat her like an equal. Kody remains married to his fourth wife, Robyn, as the Sister Wives star continues the search for her king. Sister Wives star Meri Brown's blooming like a beautiful desert rose. Amid Utah's epic splendor, the reality star and entrepreneur really shines. Sweet desert rose, this memory of hidden hearts and souls, desert rose, sting. Sister Wives star Meri Brown lives in Utah and lately, she's blooming like a desert rose. She's shared some gorgeous pictures featuring fun outfits and scenic desert backdrops, which highlight her style, outdoorsy spirit and positive energy. Since she left Kody, Meri's been on a journey of self-discovery. Sometimes, she heads for the desert to collect her thoughts. Surrounded by pale stretches of sand and Joshua trees, Meri can reflect and unwind. Utah's the home of Meri's Bed and Breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, and the Beehive State's such a gorgeous place. It got its nickname because Utah's pioneers prided themselves on their strong work ethics. Meri's following in their footsteps by branching out with a new business venture, Worthy Up. This online platform launches on May 6th. And it's a place where people can gather to share their thoughts and drink in Meri's wisdom. Over the years, she's been through so much, from her unfulfilling spiritual union with Kody to the passing of her beloved mother, and beyond. Meri looked so relaxed in the Instagram post shown above. Tanned, with a touch of sunburn near her collarbone, she radiated serenity and natural beauty. On Instagram, Meri plays with filters sometimes, but she doesn't need them. As this picture shows, when she's happy and chilled out, Meri looks wonderful. The kind of peace and tranquility that a person can find in the desert is better than a filter. Out in nature, with a blue sky overhead, it's so far from the madding crowd. Yes, a desert's a harsh and barren landscape, but for brief getaways with enough supplies on hand, it can be a dreamscape. Really, the look on Meri's face says it all. This woman's no stranger to stress, but she handles it. Meri digs deep, finding outlets that keep her mentally and emotionally balanced. Meri looks blissed out in the Instagram photo shown above, as she explores the Utah desert. She's wearing the same outfit as before but showing her whole body. With windblown hair and sandals, Meri's at her most relaxed. She looks fabulous in jean shorts and sandals. Her blue eyes match the sky. Fans are used to seeing Meri in domestic situations. For example, she usually films her Friday with Friends segments from home. That's why it's so nice to see her out in the wild. Meri added this inspiring caption to her post. There exists only two times for the successful, now and the future. The unsuccessful spend most their time in the past, and regard the future as an opportunity to procrastinate. Grant Cardone. The desert definitely soothes Meri. It's her personal playground. However, she's a busy woman and doesn't always have time to do these sorts of treks. Meri's a worker bee, just like Utah's early settlers. She's someone who loves to take care of business. Meri's always been into her career. Meri's so into her ventures, the B&B and Lularu. While she doesn't own Lularu, she promotes and wears the clothes that the controversial fashion brand produces. Meri frolicked at Zion National Park. It's a stunning and fascinating place, thanks to a plethora of buttes, canyons, rivers, reptiles and birds. She enjoyed a fun day out with friends, wearing an appealing casual look that helped her to beat the heat. Meri dressed in a sleeveless brown t-shirt and cut-off shorts. She donned a cute pair of sunglasses as she posed for pictures. Yes, rain has fallen. Meri's lived with sadness and disappointment. Garrison passed away and that really hurt her. As well, the way that Kody treated her over the years really affected her. He was often cruel to Meri, never forgiving her for an awful and humiliating catfish debacle. However, Meri was never a bad person. She was deceived by a woman posing as a man, and Kody only loved Robyn anyway. Now that something terrible has happened, Garrison will always be missed. Meri may be more philosophical about her problems with Kody. Yes, things were bad, but worse stuff can happen. The issues in their spiritual union weren't life or death. When she's out in the desert, Meri may let her mind soar. She often comes up with great ideas, such as her new Worthy Up platform. Now and then, taking time out to appreciate how beautiful the world really is can be inspiring. As Meri pivots into single life after Kody, there will inevitably be some bumps in the road. However, she's strong enough to roll with the punches. Nothing could be worse than languishing in a spiritual union with a man who loves someone else. Now that Meri's free of that burden, she's ready for the next phase, which is achieving her own potential as a human being. Ambitious and driven, Sister Wives Meri Brown's also a people person, so it stands to reason that she'll scale the heights as a Worthy Up owner. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is reuniting with some of her nearest and dearest as she deals with the tragedy of her son, Garrison Brown's death. Janelle, who spent more than 30 years married to Kody Brown, has been going through one of the most difficult periods of her life. After divorcing Kody, which came after an incredibly tough back and forth that left Janelle with few choices. Outside of leaving her husband, Janelle was trying to find her way. Though she'd gotten her footing, tragedy struck in the form of her son's death, leaving the star searching for solace. Aspyn, Mitch and Paedon are in town. In a recent Instagram post, Janelle shared that while in North Carolina, she met with a few of Christine Brown's children during their trip through a new town. Aspyn, Mitch and Paedon are in town, Janelle posted. Such a fun Sunday. The group, which included Aspyn and Mitch Thompson, Paedon Brown, and Janelle's daughter Madison Brush with her husband Caleb Brush, posed together in front of a classic brick building, and Sister Wives fans flooded Janelle's comments in support of the outing. Lovely picture. While things have been difficult for the Brown family since Garrison's tragic death, they seem closer than ever after his untimely passing. Janelle, who's been focused on keeping Garrison's memory alive and spending as much time with her family as possible, has been doing everything she can to keep her spirits up. After learning about the horrific events of Garrison's passing, Janelle has rarely been without family, traveling to North Carolina to stay close to Maddie and her growing family as she keeps herself busy. Janelle's other children, including Gabriel Brown, have been spending tons of time with their mom. Garrison's funeral, which featured a beautiful ceremony by the U.S. National Guard, was a family affair. As Christine, Kody, Robyn Brown, and Meri Brown were all in attendance along with Garrison's 17 siblings. Though the family has chosen to keep the details of Garrison's celebration of life private, it is possible that there will be some discussion of the ceremony on Sister Wives Season 19, which is capturing the aftermath of the tragedy on camera. Janelle, who has been relying on her family to keep her strong in this difficult season, has been open about her feelings throughout this process. With Garrison's death still fresh in the family's consciousness, everyone has been working hard to keep each other distracted and moving forward, so as to not let their grief suck them in. Janelle, in particular, has been spending time with her children and grandchildren, doing her best to keep her head above water as she navigates this difficult time for herself and her kids. Though she may not have support from her ex-husband, Janelle's family has been taking care of the Sister Wives star as best they can. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe your channel.